So choosing organic, if you are going to choose organic, you don't need to have everything organic. My rule of thumb is if you eat the skin, try to get it organic. So a lot of your berries, your lettuces, that sort of thing, they tend to be the highest, and that's what this top 10 list is. So if you were going to choose organic, choose these. The other thing that I tell my patients if it keeps costs down is to get frozen vegetables and not fresh, because on the grocery store they have to put a lot more chemicals on them to make them look nice for a long period of time, whereas the frozen vegetables are picked, flash frozen, and then they're put in the package. So I tend to eat a lot more frozen vegetables than I do fresh, and they end up being more cost effective as well. So this was another thing that I found really interesting, and this is on Facebook as well, and it's saying that on produce, if it contains a 4 to 5 digit number, and the 4-digit number is in the 3,000s to 4,000s, that it means that it's been conventionally grown, so grown in a regular farm. If it's in, if the 5-digit number starts with a 9, it usually means organic. And if it starts with an 8, it means that it's been genetically modified. So I thought that was kind of interesting. Then you have another tool for you to look at the digits on the fruit or the vegetables and say, okay, where exactly is this coming from? So the big things that we want to avoid definitely is any scans with an 8 at the beginning. We do not want to be eating genetically modified food. And the biggest one that we have is soy and corn. And that's why generally I try not to get my patients, especially my women, to have soy, because it's very hard to determine exactly where that soy is coming from. But if the soy is organic and we can prove it, then it's actually very, very good for you. So that's where the controversy comes in. So my Magnificent 7, again, I'm not going to go into much detail unless you'd like me to, but these are my top 7 supplements that I would like my patients to be on. So a multivitamin for sure, and that's simply because we're not getting the basic nutrients that we need from the soil, because the soil is so depleted. Phytonutrients, and that's greens. So another test that I do with my patients is I'll test their acid-alkaline balance to see if they're not being able to effectively get rid of that acid burden, and we create acid when we breathe, when we move, when we eat food, and that's not the issue, it's how well our body's able to clean that up. So if we have fires going up all over the place, we're not going to be feeling too good. And one of the analogies I use is imagine your cells bathing in a pool full of acid and how comfortable that would be, and how well they would work. Most likely not very well. So what we need to make sure is that we're getting enough greens or phytonutrients and eating all of those colors to put those fires out so that we can start feeling our best. And if our body is chronically inflamed, our hormones don't work, our energy doesn't work, we won't be able to do as much as we'd like to. So that's one of the fast things that I like to put my patients on. Vitamin D, almost everyone should be on vitamin D. In the summer, you don't need to be on it as high of a dose, but usually in the winter, I go anywhere from 3,000 to 5,000 just because we're not outside. On a day like today, you probably get it like that if you don't suffocate first from the heat. Fish oil is another big one, and what I always tell my patients is you want a minimum of 850 milligrams EPA and 500 milligrams of DHA, and that's just been proven time and time again in the research to help with skin, to help with your mood, to help with your hair and nails, to help with any inflammation, that sort of thing, and to help with brain function. So making sure that you're getting that dosage. Protein, again, a huge, huge passion of mine. Not too many of my patients are consuming enough protein. Trying to get it with every single meal, and especially right after a workout, is ideal. And you're looking at anywhere from 50 to 60 grams a day. Vitamin B12, I love vitamin B12. It gives you your energy you need, and it helps your body sort of clean up any DNA damage that's happened. And most people are deficient in vitamin B12, so that's another one, just like vitamin D, that I tend to have my patients on. And then probiotics. Simply because our body can't make it on its own, and a lot of us are having digestive health or digestive upset, probiotics are the first place that I like to go. And when it comes to eczema or psoriasis or skin rashes, usually probiotics and digestive health is the first thing that I treat.
Is probiotics available in supplements?
Yes, absolutely. So you can get that at the health food store. So Everwell here, they carry them, and they're usually in the fridge.
And my granddaughter has a terrible time with like an eczema type rash.
And we always treat digestion first. So the skin always shows something when something inside is going wrong. So if we can treat that, then the skin clears up.
So she could take that?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah. And then just sort of going over everything that I said already. Hot and cold showers are a nice thing to do, especially in the summer. If you have a pool outside when it's really hot, jump in that pool and then step out of the pool, get warm, jump in that pool again. And what it does is it just sparks your body and it gets that circulation going again and wakes you up and it gives you some energy. And a lot of us, our bodies are getting so used to having air conditioning and heating that it kind of forgets how to do it on its own. So it's nice to sort of remind it in a bit of shock therapy, like the polar bear swims and that sort of thing, but they're actually so good for you. And then my last thing that I have here is do one more thing every day to improve your health than you did the day before. So if you can promise me after this talk that tomorrow you'll drink 1 extra glass of water than you did yesterday, or if you'll walk 5 more minutes than you did yesterday, or if you promise me that you'll have 1 more color in your diet, and you keep doing those little changes, that's what I mean by instilling a lifestyle program and not a weight loss program. So I want people to instill healthier lifestyle habits that they can take for the rest of their lives so they feel good. And eventually everything else will fall into place. And sleep, I will say, is the biggest bang for your buck out of everything. So if you're not sleeping, we have to address that first and foremost. So the way I like to end all of my presentations is the 4 questions to success by Jim Rohn. And the first question is why? So why did you come today? Why did you get up this morning? Why did you go to work? Why is it that you want to better your health? And then the next question is always, well, why not do it? Why not come and learn about little things that you can do to improve your body? Why not get up in the morning so that you can enjoy the day and be with the people that you love? Why not try to better yourself in some way, whether it be reading a book that you haven't been able to read, or allowing yourself to sleep in an extra half an hour, or going outside or something. Why not do that thing? And then why not you? We see tons of people that we idolize in media, or authors that perhaps we want to be, or there's always somebody that we wish that we were. Why can't you do that? Why can't you could be me. You could be standing up in front of your peers and telling them about your journey and what you've learned over your life. And I'm sure you all have a wonderful story to tell. And then the final question is, well, why not now? Why wait till tomorrow? Why not get excited to do something now? Why not pick up that book that you've been wanting to read tonight and open it up and read the first chapter? Or why not start on a brand new chapter in your life? If you've always wanted to go skydiving, well, why not book it and do something like that? You kind of see where I'm going. So ultimately, anything that it is that you want to do, anything that motivates you, always ask these 4 questions, and it's something that keeps me going. So there's always tomorrow, right? But I'm sure yesterday you said tomorrow. So why not we just do it today? So I wanted to really thank you for listening, and thank you for your questions.